Hello my friends, and welcome to a video where I'll be explaining the story of Subnautica Below Zero and the game's main protagonist, Robin. A quick word before we start though, there are several optional story bits in Below Zero which you don't necessarily need to do, so I'll only touch on them a bit to help explain the story. I'll also pick a certain order of events to explain the game, however, when playing, you can choose to tackle some of these in a different order, so your experience might vary slightly. Anyway, no more delaying, let's jump right into a Xenoworks ship orbiting planet 4546b. Yep, the same planet from the first game. What's Xenoworks? A company bought by Altera sometime before Below Zero, where our main protagonist Robin IU works, who is currently steering a little escape pod thing. Her goal is simple: find out what happened to her sister Sam. You see, Sam was already working on the planet as a researcher under Altera, when suddenly Robin received a notice of her tragic death due to negligence. Now, of course, Altera already isn't the most trustworthy of organizations, plus the entire operation on this world was very secretive, so Robin decided to take things into her own hands and illegally travel here, saying one more goodbye to the crew and launching towards the planet. Now, the descent is anything but smooth as she crashes into a meteor and crash lands in Sector 0. This plays from the end of the first game. Now here is where the game truly begins, and you're free to go out and explore. And let me tell you, what a joy it is to explore this frozen wonderland. Going further and deeper until, suddenly, Robin receives an SOS signal from the depths of the Twisty Bridges biome. Traveling down, she discovers an alien precursor facility with a mysterious voice speaking to her. This voice quickly turns out to be Alan, one of the precursors from 1,000 years ago, stored in this facility which is quickly running out of power. Robin offers her PDA as a place where he could be downloaded, but unfortunately for her, it's her brain that's actually identified as an optimal storage medium, and just like that, Alan is now in the player's head. Honestly, Robin handles this surprisingly well, and from now on, the precursor will be a constant companion throughout most of the game. And while having an alien inside my head sounds just lovely, Robin clearly doesn't think so, and thus she agrees to help construct an artificial body that Alan could possess from parts found all around the sector. The two make for a pretty efficient duo, slowly getting to know each other, with Robin even learning that Alan was actually the lead scientist on the Kara research project on this planet all those years ago, and it was him disobeying orders and experimenting on the sea dragon eggs that caused the bacterium to be released into the ecosystem. Yikes. But let's not forget about Sam, Robin's mysteriously deceased sister. While exploring Delta Island, Robin has a terrifying run-in with a stranger in a prawn suit, not affiliated with Altera. This stranger turns out to be Marguerite Maida, a member of the Degassi crew from the first game, who miraculously survived all these years. After Robin helps her out with hacking a communications tower on the island, Marge shares that she did know her sister, and that they collaborated on a bit of a plan. A plan that becomes clearer as Robin explores dilapidated remains of Alteran bases on the planet. To no one's surprise, Altera wasn't just here peacefully minding their own business. One of their employees discovered the remnants of a giant leviathan frozen in ice with Kara pustules all over its body. The team was quick to excavate and start experimenting on the bacterium, but fearing an outbreak or the possibility that Altera might start manufacturing Kara bioweapons, Sam concocted a plan with Marguerite. They would split up and simultaneously destroy Altera's operations on the planet, with Sam collapsing the Leviathan cave using explosives, and Marge wrecking the lab containing the Kara samples. The plan worked, but unfortunately, Sam was caught in the collapsing rubble and passed away. As a part of an optional mission, Robin can choose to finish her work, cure the frozen Leviathan, and stop Altera from returning to the planet. But let's jump back to Alan and his missing body. Through scouring every nook and cranny of Sector 0, Robin manages to assemble the parts to build him an artificial vessel, and after traveling to the crushingly deep crystal caverns, she uses the alien fabricator to create what is probably the most fabulous centaur the world of Subnautica has ever seen. Equipped with a new body and filled with determination, Alan ventures to the mountain precursor base, and once Robin joins him there, reveals a giant phase gate that was hidden nearby all along. That's not all. Alan quickly constructs a ship capable of taking him through the gate, and Robin volunteers to go with, seeing as she seemingly doesn't have much to go back to. The two board the ship, the phase gate engages, we say one last goodbye to planet 4546b, and take flight. A few moments of scary but serene spaceflight later, we arrive at the Precursor planet, and as the clouds part, we, for the first time, lay our eyes on one of the Precursor worlds, with the sun setting down right over the horizon. And that, my friends, is the end of Subnautica Below Zero. And so I want to thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed, and if you did, maybe consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. All of those would be very much appreciated. And with that, I'm gonna wish you all a beautiful rest of the day, and I'll see you all in whatever next video I make. Bye bye.